Hey y'all, today's video is going to be my recent reads. The first book I read was a young adult book, which is called A British Guide to Hurricane and Heartbreak. It was a sequel to the first book, which was called A British Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. It was a very emotional book, but it was really good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read was called Kiss Her Once for Me, which was a holiday romance. And it was a queer holiday romance. It was really good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is called Time to Shine, and I gave that book 4 stars. And it was about these two hockey players who fall in love, and it's set during the holiday season as well. The next book I read was called The Nanny, and I gave it 4 stars. It was a really good book. The next book I read was called Cleat Cute, which I DNF'd the book, which means I did not finish it because the book didn't work out for me, and I was excited to read it. The next book I read was called A Dish Best Served Hot, which was a sequel to another book I read last year. Unfortunately, the sequel, which was this book, didn't work out. I DNF'd it as well. The next book I read was a YA book, which is called Secret Rules to Being a Rock Star, and I gave this book 4 stars. It was really good. And I don't usually read rock star books. The next book I read was called Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I DNF'd this book, unfortunately, because it was just too slow of a pace for me, unfortunately. And I was looking forward to reading it. The next book I read was called Going by Coastal, which was a 4 star for me. It was really, really good. And that is all of my recent reads for January. I have one that I'm currently reading. I'll just mention that one in my February recent reads.